Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of our podcast Laz-Talk. This is episode 4 and I'm with a very special guest, this time by popular demand. It is Winnie from the Consumer Engagement team. So Winnie, maybe you can tell us more about yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. This is Winnie here from LazCoins and Rewards. So I take care of things like FlexiCoins, free gifts, 99-cent gifts, and also Mission Center. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So maybe this time, I don't know if sellers like you guys know about this FlexiCoins discount. What exactly is it? In fact, FlexiCoins, they can actually use, let's say, the LazCoin for consumer perspective, use it to offset their whole purchase. So it's another discount mechanic. So maybe Winnie, you can just tell the audience or rather the sellers what exactly is the FlexiCoins discount program, maybe from a buyer's perspective first, then maybe you just tell them slowly like how can it benefit the sellers.
So without further ado, let me start with what exactly is FlexiCoins program. So for a start, let me share with you an example over here. Now this is a real case study. I'm a buyer who actually went through this thought process. So I was actually looking for Yankee candles, to make my room smell nicer and stuff like this. So I was browsing. Of course, I searched Yankee candle and a few different stores offering the same product popped up. So as I was clicking into each PDP, of course, as a consumer, I'm attracted to discount. I'm attracted to the lowest price item, and then followed by like reviews and so on and so forth. So if you imagine yourself as a buyer and you are standing in my position, you look at these two PDP, which would actually attract you to purchase. So if you draw your eyes to the one on the right, you can see that this this product has actually is actually offering Lazada bonus, $9 off every $99. And on the right side, you can see there's a coins icon and up to $1.10 off. So this up to $1.10 off is actually our coins discount module. So this shows that this product is offering LazCoins discount up to $1.10 off. So as a consumer, before you purchase, of course you look at all this. You look at the second product and you see that, I can get so many discounts. This is definitely attractive to a buyer, and this is how FlexiCoins can help you stand out from the competition and stand out from the crowd and help your buyers decide on who to buy from. Okay. And then now let me bring you through the buyer user's journey. So how can buyers actually see FlexiCoins discount SKUs? How can they assess them? What is your visibility when you actually participate in our FlexiCoins? First and foremost, FlexiCoins can be found in Coins channel under the vouchers section. So if you actually go into Coins channel, you scroll all the way down, you can actually see this part where we actually feature a variety of SKUs, up to 200 products at a go. So over here, right, it's actually shown according to the buyer's browse algorithm. So there's a very high chance of conversion. So for example, if I was just looking at my Coins channel just now, and I'm actually seeing a lot of like pens review, pens review and stuff like this, because I was searching for stationery just last night. So if you actually participated in FlexiCoins discount program, there's a very high chance that your product might appear here and is appearing in front of buyers who are keen to buy that type of product. Okay, so moving on, you can see the second image is actually at the top of our Coins channel. So this thing that I actually boxed it up is actually called our dynamic benefit card. So we do actually also feature FlexiCoins discounted SKUs over here. But of course, the higher the discounts you give, the higher the probability of it appearing here. So again, this is also according to the buyer's search algo as well. You move on to the third image. Of course, like what I showed you in the example earlier on, this coins discount module will also appear right beneath the campaign price. So this is a very prominent position where customer eyeballs are always at the campaign price first, and when they just shift slightly below, you can see the discount module, a coins discount module right beneath it. And very lastly, let's say after the buyer has decided to purchase your item, at the cutout page, the buyer just has to toggle on or off this redeem XXX coin, and there you go. The buyer actually can actually save more as you know, he or she redeems the coins at the cutout page, and you have successfully converted a buyer. Yep.
Okay, so yes, so many ways to find and redeem your LazCoins. In fact, last time I think back then there wasn't so much variety yet for consumers to use their coins. Back then we had only maybe free gift, a couple of vouchers, but now that all this LazCoin submission can appear in the coins reward channel as well, then I think it's much more easier for consumers to really utilize their LazCoins to offset a discount, to actually give them a better form of way to convert their items, or rather convert sales from a seller's perspective. Yeah, so I've also been using these LazCoins for a lot. Then back then I already had like 1,000 plus different LazCoins, and because of the recent campaigns that I keep redeeming, I'm sure Winnie also redeem, right? That's why I think now
Yes.
I only left a bit of coin. Then I need to keep feeding the cat here lah. Every day I need to water maybe until I get the 12 tomato. 1,200.
Strawberries.
Yeah, strawberry, sorry. So alright. So apart from that, from the buyer's perspective lah, so maybe from the seller's investment point of view, or rather, what are some of the sellers' benefits when they really participate in this program?
Yes, of course. To join this program, there will definitely be investments and also benefits that you'll reap out of this program. So let me touch on the seller investment part. So of course, sellers provide the buyers with additional discount when they redeem their LazCoins at cutout, and then this FlexiCoins discount is actually applied on the selling price before any other discounts are applied.
Wow.
Okay, and this discount is fully funded by you sellers. So let's say you are funding, you are giving 1% FlexiCoins discount. This 1% will be charged to your statement of account. Okay, and of course the seller benefits. We are increasing chances of sales conversion by enticing customers with more discounts and differentiating your product, in the crowd of like similar products from different sellers by having the FlexiCoins discount module tag.
Wow.
And then it's also very highly cost efficient. Why is that so? Because the amount of discount that a buyer can actually get is limited by how many coins they have, and also the maximum discount percentage that we set at the program level. So let's say you join a program that's 1% of FlexiCoins discount. So the maximum discount that a buyer can get is 1% of the campaign price. And furthermore, it is further limited by how many coins they have. Okay, and lastly, of course, extra product visibility on this on our LazCoin channel, which has very, very high amount of traffic on a daily basis. And to share with you some stats, based on a business as usual period, we actually saw a near 3 times GMV uplift, 2.3 times PDP UV uplift, and 2.8 times unit sold uplift. So why am I showing you this? And it's only on the business as usual level, because it's to tell you that FlexiCoins is not only a tool that can be used during campaigns, it is also a very good tool to help you boost your sales during BAU times, where shopping and sales might not be as good or roaring as during campaign time. So this is actually a tool that can be used during BAU and of course during campaign.
Okay, so yes, if you guys, or rather sellers, you are intending to participate in this whole FlexiCoins program. Okay, back then, previously from 3rd August beforehand, I think it was available via the usual campaign management page, like how you usually submit for your mega campaigns or even BAU campaigns. However, this has been discontinued already because from 3rd August 2021, to actually participate, right, you have to go to this new tab called under Seller Center, My Account, then you see Lazada Programs.
Wow.
Once you click into the Lazada Programs, they will actually show you the whole form of FlexiCoins program for you to join already. So that is where, or rather that is the new place you can find this whole FlexiCoins program. So it's similar to, let's say, how you want to join, let's say, your vouchers, your Flexi combo, etc. So this is on a separate tab. So remember, it's at the Lazada program tab. Another way to find it is under Marketing Center, promotions like I mentioned. You can see your seller vouchers, your Flexi combo free shipping, etc. Then from there you can access the FlexiCoins program under Lazada programs. And then if that is still not enough, I think weekly we will send a pop-up via Seller Center, so you can just look out for that and then click into it. It will lead you directly to the FlexiCoins program. So alright, so I know that we have transitioned differently. Back then it was campaign submission, but now it's more like a Seller Center transition. So maybe Winnie, you can tell us, give them the audience a clearer view of what's the differentiating factor between this whole new submission form of process.
Okay, yeah, yes, of course. So between campaign submission and seller center submission, we are seeing more advantages via the seller center. So the first is the promotion visibility logic. So in the past, I always receive questions from key account managers saying, hey, my seller participated in your FlexiCoins treasure bowl, the campaign. Why is it that their deals are not showing the coins discount? So this is actually because of the one-child campaign logic, where they will select the campaign that has the lowest campaign price submitted. So this has actually resulted in less than 1% of the submitted FlexiCoin views showing on the app. So to overcome this, if now you submit via Seller Center, it will be like a promotional tool. So this FlexiCoin discount will be applied to your campaign price, and all submitted products will have 100% show-through rate. Okay, so once you join, definitely you will be showing coins discount. And of course, the promotion active period, in the past, you have to keep rejoining, because I have to create week by week or 1 month by 1 month. But right now, Seller Center supports long-term participation. You can just join and just leave it there. Unless, let's say, you want to opt out of the program, and that is definitely very flexible. We allow opting out anytime you wish to, but take note, it might require up to 24 hours for the withdrawal process. And of course, lastly, in the past, sellers have submitted the entire store SKUs. But Seller Center, right now, phase 1, we still require sellers to submit the entire store. But then, phase 2, they are still underway. We are going to allow flexibility of including and excluding SKUs out of the program. So this will definitely have more flexibility for you as a seller. And lastly, the FlexiCoins discount percentage. In the past, we used to have a fixed percentage for all the SKUs submitted in the campaign. Right now, phase 1, yes, it's still a fixed discount because we are still working on the better features. But for phase 2 or 3, we are definitely allowing more flexibility in setting different discount percentage for different SKUs. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the next part, we have a couple of highly requested or rather frequently asked questions that we do see sellers come up with. So maybe I'll go with the very first one for we need to answer. So is FlexiCoins discount stackable with, let's say, our platform vouchers, bank vouchers, or even seller vouchers and the mega campaign exclusive Lazada bonus?
Okay, so the answer is yes. The FlexiCoins discount is actually applied to the selling price before other promotion mechanics kick in. Okay, so if let's say, based on this example, if let's say your SKU is submitted at $100 as a campaign price, then FlexiCoins discount, imagine you set it as 1%. The buyer will actually see the FlexiCoins discount as 1% of $100, and that will give them a $1 off if they redeem 100 LazCoins. Okay, and of course it's stackable. So if let's say you did join other promotion mechanics like Flexi combo, the final price that is paid by the buyer will also include the Flexi combo.
Alright, so let's move on to question 2 that we have here. Okay, so we need, let's say a buyer have like 20 LazCoins and then they purchase 2 SKUs from different stores. Okay, so SKU 1 from the first store, they offers a 20 LazCoin discount, while the second SKU from another store offers 15 LazCoins discount. So how much and which store will provide the LazCoin discount?
Okay, so for this, right, it depends on which SKU was registered in the FlexiCoins program first. Okay, so let's assume that store B that's offering 15 LazCoins discount registered the SKU in the program before store A, who is offering 20 LazCoins discount. So since store B registered first, okay, the LazCoins, the FlexiCoins discount will be applied on store B SKUs first. So 15 LazCoins will be redeemed for store B SKU, while only 5 LazCoins, which is of course the buyer only got 20 LazCoins, right? So after you minus the 15 LazCoins redeemed for store B SKU, you're left with 5 coins. So only 5 LazCoins will be redeemed for store A SKU. Yep.
So this means, I know even though it sounds like you should, from this it sounds like you should submit your FlexiCoins later, but no. at least you know that when this happens, you have the additional benefit from, like, let's say cross promotion, so you know both sides offers the LazCoins. So if you can, just submit whatever you can, and if this sort of scenario occurs, then yes, it benefits both sides, or rather the one that submits.
Yeah, but usually our buyers will have so little coins.
Yeah, normally they got few hundred. Yep, unless you like me that I use a lot, I left 100 only, so I need to gain more. Okay, so I'll move on. Maybe just a quick couple of FAQs that we have. This one I can breeze through it. Okay, so can buyers, like, let's say, get the FlexiCoins discount if they do not have enough? Technically yes, because it will be prorated according to the number of LazCoins they redeem. I mean, like, example, if 100 LazCoins is required to get the $1 discount, and the buyer only has 50 LazCoins, so the buyer only get the 50-cent discount. So the exchange rate would be 1 LazCoin approximately 1 cent. So I mean 100 LazCoins, then is $1. And then another one that I can talk through will be, can buyers get more FlexiCoins discount if they have excess LazCoins to redeem? The answer is no. Because the FlexiCoin discount currently is capped at 1%, 3%, or 5%, depending on the type of program that you're eligible to join in. So we have targeted groups for different segments. Okay, and then store A, let's say they offers the first SKU at 20 LazCoin discount. Even if they have access 200, 2000 or more, they can only redeem the 20 LazCoins to get a 20% discount. So do not worry, sellers, if you submit for whatever program that you're eligible for, the 1%, 3, or 5, that's the maximum amount of discount you will have to offer to the consumers. Alright, so maybe the last one I will ask Winnie for this. Okay, so will LazCoin discount charges be refunded to sellers if, let's say, an order is cancelled?
Okay, so if a buyer or seller does the cancellation before delivery is made, then the LazCoin discount charges will be refunded within 45 days. However, if the buyer decides to cancel after the delivery is made, then the LazCoin discount charges will not be refunded because the seller will have already received the payment for the order.
Alright. So from this, I think here and there is most of the FAQs that we consolidated. So if you want more information, don't worry, in the description box below, I will input all the important links for you to read up more if you really want to. And then there will be segments for this whole podcast. You can fast forward or just replay it back to according where you like to just view the information that we have during this podcast. So yes, so now we have come to the end of our very short and sweet podcast. Thank you, Winnie, for joining us.
Thank you.
Yep, and you guys have any more info or rather questions, feel free to put them down in the comments section. Give us a like, share, subscribe, and thank you very much for joining us for this episode 4, and we'll see you in the next podcast. Bye bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.